Madras curry is a wonderful introduction to the world of Indian cooking. It is a dish that carries the warmth and spirit of southern India. The name itself comes from the city of Madras, which is now called Chennai. This city is a bustling place on the Bay of Bengal. It has a long history of trade and spice. This curry is not one single ancient recipe from a specific village. Instead, it is more of a style of cooking. It was a name given by British merchants long ago. They wanted to capture the spicy, tangy flavors they enjoyed in the region. This dish represents a beautiful blend of cultures and tastes. The flavor of a Madras curry is truly unique and memorable. It is known for its deep reddish color, which comes from the generous use of chilies and paprika. However, it is not just about heat. It is a complex dance of many different spices. You will taste the earthiness of cumin and coriander. You will notice the warmth of turmeric and fenugreek. It has a slight tanginess, often from tamarind or tomatoes. This creates a very balanced and satisfying flavor profile. It is a curry that is robust and full-bodied. It is perfect for those who enjoy a bit of spice, but also appreciate a rich, layered taste that lingers pleasantly on the palate. Many people think Indian food is always incredibly hot, but this is a misconception. Madras curry, while certainly spicy, can be adjusted to your own preference. The beauty of making it at home is that you are in complete control of the ingredients. You can add more or fewer chilies to achieve the level of heat you desire. The aim is not to overwhelm your senses with fire. The goal is to create a harmonious blend where every spice can be tasted. The heat should complement the other flavors, not mask them. It should be a pleasant warmth that makes the dish exciting and comforting at the same time. The history behind the name Madras curry powder is quite fascinating. During the time of the British Raj, traders wanted to bring the flavors of India back home. They could not transport all the fresh ingredients easily. So, local spice merchants in Madras created a pre-mixed blend of dried spices. This powder was a convenient way to recreate the taste of the local dishes. This is how Madras curry powder became famous all over the world. It was a taste of India that could travel across the seas. So, when we cook a Madras curry today, we are part of a long and interesting culinary story that connects continents. To create a beautiful Madras curry, we must start with the finest ingredients. The foundation of our curry begins with the protein. Tender pieces of chicken are a very popular choice. They absorb the flavors of the sauce wonderfully. You should use chicken thighs for a richer taste and more succulent texture. However, you can also use lamb or beef if you prefer a heartier dish. For our vegetarian friends, firm tofu, chickpeas, or a medley of sturdy vegetables like potatoes and cauliflower work just as well. The key is to choose a main ingredient that can simmer gently in the sauce without falling apart, soaking up all that lovely flavor. Next, we build our flavor base with aromatic vegetables. Onions are absolutely essential. They must be chopped finely and cooked slowly until they are soft and sweet. This slow cooking process is the secret to a deep, rich sauce. We also use garlic and ginger, minced into a fragrant paste. These two ingredients are the soul of so many Indian dishes. They add a pungent warmth that is simply irreplaceable. Some recipes also call for mushrooms. They add a wonderful earthy depth and a lovely texture to the final dish. These humble vegetables work together to create the complex background notes of the curry. The spice blend is, of course, the star of the show. A good quality Madras curry powder is a great starting point. It typically contains red chili powder, turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek. But to make the dish truly special, we add our own fresh touches. A cinnamon stick, a few green cardamom pods, and a couple of cloves add a beautiful fragrant aroma as the curry simmers. A little bit of ground almond is a wonderful secret ingredient. It helps to thicken the sauce slightly and adds a subtle, creamy richness that balances the heat from the chilies. These spices are what give the curry its signature character and soul. Finally, we need ingredients that provide moisture and a touch of tang or sweetness. Tinned, chopped tomatoes are perfect for creating the body of the sauce. They break down during cooking to create a thick, luscious gravy. For that characteristic tangy note, a little bit of tamarind paste is traditional. If you do not have tamarind, a squeeze of lemon juice at the end will also work. To balance the flavors, some recipes include a surprising element: fruit. A handful of sultanas or a few pieces of chopped mango can add a lovely, subtle sweetness that contrasts beautifully with the spice, making each mouthful a delightful discovery. Preparing a Madras curry is a rewarding process, a journey of building flavors step by step. First, we begin by preparing our main ingredient. If you are using chicken, cut it into bite-sized pieces. Pat the pieces dry with a paper towel. This will help them to brown nicely in the pan. We then season the chicken lightly with a little salt and turmeric. This not only adds flavor, but also gives it a beautiful golden color. While the chicken rests, you can chop your onions, mince your garlic and ginger, and gather all your spices. Being organized is the key to a calm and enjoyable cooking experience. Now, we can start cooking. Heat a little oil or ghee in a heavy-bottomed pan or a Dutch oven. Once the oil is warm, add your whole spices, like the cinnamon stick and cardamom pods. Let them sizzle for just a moment to release their fragrant oils. Then add the finely chopped onions. This is a crucial step. You must cook the onions slowly over a medium-low heat. We want them to become very soft, sweet, and golden brown. This can take a good 10 to 15 minutes. Do not rush this part. The sweet caramelized onions form the delicious foundation of your curry sauce. Once the onions are perfectly cooked, it is time to add more layers of flavor. Add the garlic and ginger paste and cook for another minute until you can smell their wonderful aroma. Now, add your ground spices, the Madras curry powder, the ground almonds, and any extra chili powder you might be using. Stir everything together and cook for about 30 seconds. This is called blooming the spices. It helps to toast them gently, which deepens their flavor. Be careful not to let them burn. You will notice the kitchen filling with the most incredible spicy fragrance at this stage. Finally, we bring it all together to create the curry. Add the seasoned chicken pieces to the pan and stir to coat them in the spice mixture. Cook for a few minutes until the chicken is sealed on all sides. Then, pour in the chopped tomatoes and a little bit of water or chicken stock. Bring the mixture to a gentle simmer. Now reduce the heat to low, cover the pan with a lid, and let the curry cook gently. This slow simmering is what makes the chicken tender and allows all the flavors to meld together beautifully. Let it bubble away for at least 30 to 40 minutes, stirring occasionally. When your Madras curry has finished simmering, the sauce will be thick and the chicken will be incredibly tender. The aroma alone will be enough to make your mouth water. Now it is time to think about how to serve this beautiful dish. The perfect companion to any curry is, of course, rice. Simple, fluffy basmati rice is the ideal choice. Its long, separate grains and delicate fragrance provide a wonderful contrast to the rich, spicy sauce. The rice acts as a perfect canvas, soaking up the gravy and allowing the flavors of the curry to shine through without competition. To make the meal feel like a true celebration, we can add a few simple side dishes. A cooling raita is a wonderful addition. This is a simple yogurt-based dish, often with grated cucumber or mint mixed in. The coolness of the yogurt provides a lovely, refreshing contrast to the warmth of the curry. It helps to soothe the palate between bites. You can also serve some warm naan bread. This soft, pillowy flatbread is perfect for scooping up every last bit of the delicious sauce from your plate. No drop of this flavorful gravy should go to waste. As we mentioned earlier, fruit can be a surprising but delightful part of the Madras curry experience. Instead of putting it in the curry itself, you can serve it on the side. A small plate with slices of fresh mango, chunks of sweet pineapple, or even a simple banana can be a wonderful accompaniment. The natural sweetness and slight acidity of the fruit cut through the richness of the curry. It cleanses the palate and adds another layer of texture and flavor to the meal. This tradition of serving fruit with curry is a lovely way to balance the entire dining experience. In conclusion, making a Madras curry at home is a truly joyful activity. It is a chance to fill your kitchen with the exotic aromas of India. It allows you to create a dish that is bursting with complex, satisfying flavors. Do not be intimidated by the long list of spices. The process itself is quite simple and straightforward. It is a journey of slowly building flavors into something truly special. I encourage you to gather your ingredients, take your time, and enjoy the process of cooking. You will be rewarded with a delicious meal that will transport you to the warm shores of southern India.